Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Taisha. I just hit myself. I always hit myself with this desk, but I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys this makeup look right here. I am so in love with this makeup look. It makes my brown eyes pop a lot. But today's video, you guys, we are reviewing the new rawbeautykristi times pure palette, and also I picked up some of the lashes in Can't Be Bothered. So I'm gonna be reviewing everything and showing you guys how to get this really pretty sunset eye makeup tutorial. This palette retails for $34. You do get 18 shades with the names on them, and both sides do have the mirror. If you're wondering which side is which, on the more neutral side you do get like the rose gold logo, and then on the more dramatic colorful side you get the holographic effect. So I like how she did that, so you don't have to be wondering, you know, which side is which, since both sides do have the same, I guess, pattern or design. I'm pretty sure I saw in her video that she drew all these things. I don't know how she did that. I can barely do a circle, you guys. I can't even do a straight line, so she is talented, you guys. I wish I could draw like this. So everything just looks really pretty. It also has Seattle right here, which I love. My brother actually lives over there, and it was the first time I flew somewhere. Seattle was the first place I flew to after I came here to the United States when I was a little girl. So I really like Seattle. There is a microphone, a heart, cats, you know, just a very her, which I love. So this palette right here, you guys, is it worth the money and is it worth the time? Because it was very hard for me to get my hands in this. I woke up very early. I think it was like 5 minutes before the launch, because I cannot do mornings. So when there's a launch, I usually wake up like 5 minutes before. So I was in line for 2 hours, got tired, went throughout my day, and then I just was like, you know what, let me just try it on my phone. And that's what I did, and for some weird reason, you guys, everything went really smoothly and I was able to buy this palette. So it was just meant to be, and I'm so happy I have it to not only support her, but you guys, these eyeshadows are low-key very good. You guys will see throughout this video how nice, pigmented, and how easy it was to create this makeup look. So I did buy the palette, and I also bought the lashes that are cruelty free, and they retail for $14. I'm pretty sure she came out with 2 lashes, but I'm dramatic, so I went with the Can't Be Bothered lashes. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Let's go ahead and get started. I have the palette right here. I have already done this look, and a lot of you guys on Instagram wanted to see a tutorial on it, so here we are. So excited, you guys, for you to see how good this palette performs. So I'm gonna begin priming my eyes. I'm using the Anastasia eye primer. I like to use this when I'm working with brighter colors so they show a little bit more. So now that we are primed, we are good to go. If you don't have this, you honestly don't even need this. This is really messy. I like it because I have it, but I don't think I'm gonna go and repurchase another one. So I would just recommend you use a lighter concealer, and that should do the job, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the colorful side of this palette. So in case you're wondering, the colorful side, it's the holographic. I don't know if you guys can see, and then the regular side has the rose gold. So I'm gonna go in with the colorful side, you guys. Look how pretty this is. It's mostly mattes and one shimmer, but I honestly do not mind it because it is colorful. I feel like for colorful shadows and a colorful palette, mattes will do the job. Okay, so I'm grabbing my Sigma. This is the E25 brush. It's just a flat shader brush like this. This is what you're gonna need. And I'm gonna go in with the first color called Mi Orange, which is this really pretty bright orange color. This is like a true orange color. This is like so funny, you guys, because she's always saying Mi Orange in her videos, and she's orange and I'm over here looking yellow. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pack this here on the crease. As you guys can see, there is a lot of pigment. These are very pigmented. They are pressed pigments. I did this eye look yesterday, and I noticed when I removed my makeup, it did leave a little bit of like a residue. It was like a pink, like a pinky color. So just keep that in mind. It might or may not stain your eye. For me, it did, but it wasn't nothing too like oh my god, you know, I'm scared type of look. It was stained. So I'm now gonna go in with the yellow color called Dandelion. So I'm gonna go in with this yellow. I noticed that this isn't so like bright yellow color. You guys will see it's a little bit more of a darker yellow. I do wish it was a little bit more bright. It could be because I'm using it with this color, but I feel like it isn't a bright yellow. It's just like a pretty yellow, but it isn't neon. So I did wish, you know, this was a little bit more intense, but the pigmentation, it's perfect, you guys. So I'm going in with the e.l.f. tapered blending brush. This is only $3 and it's really, really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this right on top of the orange to create that pretty sunset eye look. We are gonna take a little bit of time when it comes to the yellow. You want the yellow to look intense. So grab little by little, pack it in, and blend it out. Yellow is going to be the color we use to blend everything. So this is what it's supposed to look like, you guys. Remember, you want to really make sure you are packing in the yellow. And this is how much fallout the palette has, in case you care. Make sure to just do your foundation later, or you can also do your foundation before. I just do not know how you guys do it. I have to just clean everything up. I am gonna grab this brush right here. This one is the Morphe JH40, and I'm gonna go in with Side Effects. You can also, if you had another e.l.f. taper brush, that will work perfect, or you can also just clean it because they're pretty much the same thing. I don't know if you guys can tell. So just grab a small fluffy brush and go in with Side Effect. Make sure you don't go like that, okay? Just a little bit at a time. And I'm gonna put this right below the orange. I'm gonna go ahead and grab just a clean fluffy brush and make sure everything's blended. I'm just grabbing this brush from Profusion. Just a dense brush will do the work. And also I really like how there is a white here. I'll go ahead and swatch it too, because I really want to see if it's pigmented. Ooh, it is, because most whites, they do not make them pigmented. And this one actually is, which I appreciate. So I'm gonna go ahead, tap excess, and apply the purple onto the lid. This is a pigmented purple, so be really, really careful. Okay, and then once I do that, you can leave it like this, but I do want to add this color, which is called Hurtful. It's like a blue-green. I don't know, it's a really pretty color. Grab a little bit of it because it is pigmented. I'm just grabbing a flat brush and I'm just gonna put it as close as I can to my lash line. I'm gonna go ahead and clean everything up with concealer, foundation, you guys already know. So I'm gonna use the Can't Be Bothered lashes. These are the most dramatic lashes. You guys know me, I just cannot do natural lashes. I love me some drama. These are cruelty free and they are really pretty. They're wispy, they're everything I like. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them on. Yesterday they kind of look weird on me. I do not know why. They look very natural. And then when I looked at like the footage, because I filmed this video twice, I just didn't like the way my makeup looked. Maybe it was my hair, was just something. You know, I just had one of those days. So I'm just gonna put this on. Oh, and by the way, I already applied my mascara. I used the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. So this is the one I used today. And that is what the look looks like without any lashes, in case you guys, you know, are not into lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my skin. I'm using this one from Dominique Cosmetics. It's called the Ultra Hydrating Complexion Primer, and it is a collab with JD Wadey 180. So congrats to her. She is an esthetician, so she knows a lot about skincare, and I really love when people know, you know, their skincare. It helps me out personally because I do not know much about it. So this is supposed to be really hydrating. I'm pretty sure I saw that it's supposed to be blurring, and it's made with a lot of water, so that's what it looks like. Oh wow, it feels really, really moisturizing. This feels really, really nice and hydrating, and it makes my skin feel really soft. So I think the lashes should be good to go. When I'm using a new pair of lashes, I always like to go like this to mold them into my eye. To me, these are not my favorite lashes ever. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I feel like they kind of bring my like eyes a little bit down. It could be because they're really spiky, but not like super wispy like these ones that I've been using. These ones are the Themakeupshack Dubai. lashes, so I think I might change the lashes because I remember when I put this on yesterday, that's the reason I just had to refilm the look. I feel like it makes my eyes look very small. This is what it looks like with my lashes, you know, the ones I typically wear. You guys already know I love like just really wispy lashes. I feel like these ones are wispy, but I don't know, they just do something weird to my eye. Maybe I'm just used to like big lashes, but these are the lashes I'm using today. So I'm just going in, you guys, with a makeup remover wipe and just cleaning everything up. I used to use makeup remover wipes just to remove my makeup, but now I strictly use them just to clean up, you know, my hands. You can also use baby wipes and also just makeup looks like this. I no longer use them for all over my face. I just use a cleansing balm. But I'm gonna go ahead and move on to foundation. I feel like I have to use the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. I'm in the color TG3 and it's one of my favorite ones. It works so good if you have oily skin, and they have 100 shades. And then I'm also gonna mix it in with my Lancome foundation. This is like top rated for a reason. This is so good, you guys. I'm in the color 380 Bis W. That's my color. It makes my skin look so pretty. It doesn't emphasize texture, and if you have oily skin, this is the foundation to go. If you're working long hours, you know, you're a nurse, you just work a long time, that's something you're really gonna like. And I'm gonna blend it out with the Super Sponge. This is a silicone beauty sponge. So right here you get a silicone side, and then right here you get the actual beauty sponge. The reason this is really unique is because it's actually really like fluffy, I guess, really soft to the touch, and you can actually like bounce the sponge around. You know how silicone sponges are really weird? I personally never got into them, but this just makes it a lot easier because it actually gives you coverage. So I have blended my foundation also to my chest so it can match. Hopefully it matches. By the way, you guys, my necklaces are from Etsy. I love buying from there, and I'll link the person because I've been trying to link them but I always forget. I do get questions about my name necklace, and I think it was like $30, so it wasn't expensive at all. And then I also told them if they could make me like a Dior necklace, you know, all fancy, but for $30. By the way, I'm also using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the color Cashew. To set my concealer, I am just using my regular sponge. I do not like to set powder with the silicone. I just feel like it doesn't give you that flawless, smooth finish. So I'm using my Amazon sponges, and I'm taking the Essence My Skin Perfector Loose Fixing Powder in the shade Light. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of my sponge, tap excess, and then I'm gonna press it into the skin. Oh, and by the way, you guys, I forgot to update you guys when it comes to my summer classes. I finally finished them, you guys, and I'm setting my face with the MAC Fix Plus in the shade NC40. But you guys, I went and finished my summer classes finally. I took 2 because I only wanted to take summer 1. I did not want to take summer 2. So I passed both of them. I got an A on one and a B on the other one. I thought I wasn't gonna pass at least one because it was so hard, but I don't know how it happened. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some blush. I do have this new blushes. This is from a brand called Odin's Eye. Hopefully I'm saying that right, you guys. They have the cutest packaging ever. Look at this. It is so pretty. It's like a fairy tale. Very pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply. I think I'm gonna go in with Apricot Girl. Yeah, let's do Apricot Girl. So this one right here is called Sweet Peach, and then this one's the one I'm gonna use, which is called Apricot Girl. Because since we are doing such a bright color, we want to go in with a little bit of a softer color. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some. Ooh, that's pretty. On the cheeks, going upwards. They're really creamy, they're matte, they don't emphasize texture. And Apricot Girl, it's like the prettiest peachy color. Pretty sure I'm gonna be using that color a lot. So now let me go ahead and remove my foundation lips. I'm gonna go in with some lip liner. I think today I'm just gonna take my Milani lip liners in the shade Saucy Toffee. And then I am gonna blend it out with a little bit of Cafe. I'm not even gonna try, in the shade 160. For lipstick today, I'm feeling Angel Baby from Artist Couture. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit on the center of the lips. Yeah, this is perfect. I'm gonna go in with JCat Lip Tonics in the shade Honeymoon to Space. I cannot see you guys. And this is such a pretty shimmery color. Look at that. I swatched them on my Instagram page and they're so pretty. Before I forget, I am going to finish off the eyes with you guys. So I'm going to take my orange and I'm just going to tap this in the lower lash line. Then taking Dandelion once again and blend it out. So once I blend that out, I'm also taking the pink color just a little bit and I'm just gonna tap it in right where I put the orange just to start giving me that ombre effect. This is such a pretty purple, you guys. I don't know if I told you, but I really like this purple. I personally do not like purple at all. I do not know what it did to me. I just do not like it. That's how I used to be about orange, and then I started loving orange. But this purple, it's like a pretty purple. It has like a pink undertone. It just makes my brown eyes pop a lot. And then for the inner corner, you guys, I am gonna flip it to the other side. This one is pretty, but it does have that silver finish to it, and I would rather use this one called Golden Ticket. It's like the prettiest champagne. It's just so pretty. It's just pretty. So I'm applying this on the inner corner. You guys see it like complements the yellow. And this is something I like to do to bring more light to my eye, just to drag it towards the crease. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Of course, I had to throw on my Walmart earrings. You guys already know I just have to wear them, but this is what the makeup looks like, you guys. Really pretty. I feel like this is one of my favorite makeup looks because it's so easy. It just takes patience, you know, to blend everything out. But I feel like the eyeshadows just made this this sunset dream just so pretty. Everything blended out really good, you guys. You guys saw how easy everything blended, how easy it was to pack in shadow, and how little effort it really takes to blend everything out. If you are a beginner of makeup, I feel like colorful shadows like this, it's gonna be really easy for you to learn how to blend shadow. And I like how this white is actually pigmented as well, and there is a fallout to it, so make sure you just go like this, tap your brush in, and do not go like that. But also, you guys, by accident, I was trying to take a thumbnail for the video and I accidentally put this way back, so be careful. This is not the palette that you can just go, you know, all the way back. Just keep that in mind. So I did break this just a little bit. I'm kind of sad about it, but it's okay. I'm still going to be using this palette a lot, especially for colorful shades. And this Hurtful color, it's very unique. And also the Garden State. Let me swatch. Oh wow, that's pretty and pigmented. I don't know how to explain this formula. It's just like the mattes are very creamy. And then when it comes to the other side, I only use the shade Golden Ticket. But I have swatched Camelot, and also It Just Does, and everything just seems like the same, you know, super easy to blend, really creamy. One thing I do wish it had was another shimmer. I do not know about you guys, but I don't really be using the matte creamy shades. I don't use them in a palette, so I wish that was like another shimmer. I feel like another shimmer on the nude side will be perfect. But even though it's just purely matte, I really like palettes like that because those are the easy palettes to work with. You know, when you do not know what to throw in your crease, you can just grab this and you are good to go. So yeah guys, that is my opinion when it comes to this palette. If you can get your hands on it, definitely do so. It's definitely worth the money. Not only are you supporting her, but you're also getting really good quality stuff. And when it comes to the lashes, these weren't my favorite lashes, but that's just me being extra. You guys know how extra I am. But if you're new to lashes, this is something you may like because the lash band is actually very thin. I just love me some dramatic lashes, and I feel like this one's just low-key made my eyes look a little bit small. But like I said, you guys, estoy loca, okay? But yeah guys, that is it. That is all for my review. Congrats to Kristi. She deserves this. I am so happy for her. Everything it's just amazing, you guys. This is definitely her year, and you know, she deserves it for just being such like positive, humble energy. I don't even know her, but you know, it just radiates throughout the screen. So congrats to her, super happy for her. Hopefully we can see more collabs with her because she knows what she's doing. Hopefully you guys recreate this look. If you do, please tag me on my Instagram so I can see your beautiful faces. And yeah guys, thank you so much for your time. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Stay safe you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.